Sorry guys, man, for another disturbance. I kind of like my phone thingy, uh, my space was getting finished a little bit. The thing is, I've made like a 50-minute video so far. So I can't delete it because I haven't uploaded it. As of yet, it's the one I'm doing now. It's currently 50 minutes now. So I think then the space is crying a little bit, yeah, because I've got 128 gigabytes on my phone. So, but obviously, I was just finishing off the Manchester City game with regards to Crystal Palace. After we went 3-2 up, they didn't know whether to press or to sit back, and they decided to do the former, to press. And first time they did that, we played through their press, got the ball to Phil Foden. In fact, we played through their press, through Phil Foden, got the ball to Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan was running at them, had a lot of space in midfield, got the ball to Haaland. Haaland bounces off the defenders, scores a great goal, finishes his hat-trick. First hat-trick for City, first hat-trick at the Etihad. Great performance, great start to the season from Haaland. 6 goals in 4 games, currently the top scorer in the Premier League. This kid is something special, man. Like Haaland he's a different breed. He's quick, he's big, he's strong, got a great finish. When he gets it into his left foot, he has a great finish in him. The only weakness in his game, you could say, is his heading ability. He's got great link-up play. He's got a good touch in him. He gets the ball. He turns the defender. Like, even against Newcastle, he could have probably scored a hat-trick in that game because he hits the post and he has another one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Great goalkeeping from Nick Pope, who I have in my fantasy team, actually. But Haaland is just a different beast, man. That kid is something special, man. Hopefully we keep him for a number of years at the Etihad. Hopefully he's happy. And hopefully these vouchers like Real Madrid don't get him from us. And they don't kind of turn his head and he goes to Real Madrid. But I'm gonna enjoy every moment we have with this lad. But like he's just a different beast. He's just a great player. And it was a game of 2 halves against Crystal Palace. It was a poor performance in the first half. Up, guys, I've shifted. I've changed my video to HD. So I've changed from 4K to HD because I'm struggling with space a little bit. Like I basically said this in the previous one. Actually, it lasted for 2 minutes and then it was cut because the space is too small. So I've just changed this one to HD so that I can be able to kind of shoot for longer. Because I still need to talk about Arsenal and Tottenham. I was just wrapping up Manchester City in that video. In the one that I'm saying it lasted for 2 minutes. Obviously, I was just talking about Haaland being a different beast and all that. Good start to the season for Manchester City. Pep is not going to be happy with the goals we've conceded in our last 2 games because we've conceded 5 goals in our last 2 games. And they're all goals really, apart from the Trippier free kick, that could have been avoided. I don't mind conceding a goal against top quality opposition if it's a great goal. But I don't like conceding goals that are comical. I don't like conceding goals that are too easy, which we've done that quite a lot in our past 2 games. So I'm sure Pep is not going to be happy about that. And that's something that we need to work on the training ground. Obviously, still got our defenders from last season, and we finished with the best defense in the league last year, together with Liverpool. But we haven't started off well. Considered 5 goals in 2 games. We kind of need to shut up shop a little bit. And yes, we have Haaland. We can outscore pretty much everyone. But that's not how you perform. You need to keep clean sheets. It's important. So that's an important habit to have. So that's something we need to bring back to our game. And then obviously moving on to Arsenal. Arsenal played against Fulham. Fulham gave them a good game, actually. Even though Arsenal really dominated Fulham for the majority of that game, and they dominated proceedings. They had all the shots. They were asking all the questions. And then Arsenal, even though they were asking all the questions, Gabriel made an error, and then Mitrovic pounced on him, and then Mitrovic scored. And then Arsenal went 1-0 down, but it was great character from them. Again, another improvement from Arsenal from last season, because last year they could have crumbled in that game whereby they played well, but they went behind. And they didn't deserve to go behind, but because they made the error and they were punished by Fulham. But Arsenal, they dug deep. They stayed in the game. They kept on playing. They kept on probing. They kept on attacking Fulham, and eventually they scored. And then they then scored the second goal. Gabriel, it was a scruffy goal to concede from Fulham's point of view, but it was a good goal from Arsenal. And then Arsenal hold on to win the game 2-1. Again, good performance from Arsenal. That's 4 wins from 4 now. So it's been a great performance from Arsenal. It's been a great start to the season from Arsenal. I still back them to make my top 4, as I've already said. But I'm not ready to jump on the bandwagon that they're gonna be that they're gonna be title challengers. Until I see that, I can't believe it. Because it's still this is the easiest part of the season. So the beginning of the season is the easiest part of the season. You're starting the season off well. You don't have any injuries. You're not playing any European football. You're not playing any games in the FA Cup. You're not playing any games in the Carabao Cup. You're only preparing for the Premier League. So this is the easiest part of the season. There are more difficult parts that are going to come, and we haven't seen Arsenal in those difficult parts when they're playing in Europe. And they have to play on a Thursday night this season in the Europa League, and then they have to play on a Sunday on a Sunday evening in the Premier League. That's going to be a tough schedule to navigate. So I still need to see that from them and see them come out on top in that situation. There's still going to be the latter stages of the Europa League whereby they're going to be in the knockout stages, because I don't expect them to get knocked out of the group stage. They're going to be in the knockout stages. They're going to have to prepare for those knockout stages and then juggle with the Premier League at the same time. So there are still difficult times to come in the season for Arsenal. And that's why I'm not ready to jump on the bandwagon that they're going to be title challengers this season. I know what Liverpool can do. I know what Manchester City can do. I've seen it. I've seen it for a number of seasons now, whereby they've challenged for the league title. So it's all about consistency. I can't say I'm betting my money on Arsenal being title challengers, except, of course, if Manchester City and Liverpool get injuries and Arsenal don't get injuries to their key players. Because, like, if the top teams in Liverpool and City get injuries to their top players, then that's going to give someone else a chance to improve and mount a title challenge. But if Manchester City keep the majority of their players fit, the majority of their best players fit, and Liverpool do the same, then I can't see Arsenal finishing above those two teams. I've backed them to finish top 4, but I'm not jumping on the bandwagon that they're going to challenge for the league title. It's been a good start to the season, but let's be honest, they've played Crystal Palace, Fulham, Bournemouth, and Leicester. Those are not good teams, except for Crystal Palace, maybe. Leicester are in the mud this season. They've struggled at the beginning of the season. They haven't signed any new players. The Wesley Fofana wants to leave, and so they should beat Leicester. Tielemans is not playing well because his head is not in the game. He's focused on a move to another club. And then they played Bournemouth. Bournemouth are atrocious. They just got beat 9-0 by Liverpool. And then they also played Fulham. Fulham have just been promoted. I know Fulham put on a great performance against Liverpool, but they're promoted side. Arsenal should be beating Fulham if they want to make top 4. So I can't say they beat Fulham, therefore they're gonna be title challengers. I'm sorry, but I can't see that. I still want to see Arsenal, for example, when they go to St. James's Park, when they play Newcastle, and Newcastle have all their players fit and the crowd is bouncing. I want to see how they're going to react. Are they going to play well in that game? Because Newcastle have the quality to hurt Arsenal. And obviously Arsenal have the quality to hurt Newcastle as well. But I'd like to see them in that situation. How are they going to do when they play Chelsea at Stamford Bridge? How are they going to do when they play Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? How are they going to do when they play Liverpool at Anfield? How are they going to do when they play City at the Etihad? So it's way too soon for me to be saying Arsenal are going to be challenging for the league title. Until I see it, I'm not I can't bet my money on it. I'll bet my money on Manchester City that they will be in the they'll be in the title race. I'll bet my money on Liverpool that they'll be on the title race because I've seen it before. Arsenal, I've not seen them perform. Actually, when the chips were down and they had to deliver, they crumbled, which was last season. Because they crumbled last season. They were in pole position to finish top 4 and the pressure got to them and they crumbled. How do we know that they're not going to do exactly the same thing this season? So I'm sorry, but I need to see it before I can start jumping up and down and saying Arsenal are going to be challenging for the league title. Okay, sorry for that. I mean, my ring light just went off there. It kind of gave me a fright. What's happening now? Is this power bank off? Damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get my ring light back on there. Let's just pause the video. There we go. I've got it back on there. I think my power bank, the battery died. Sorry for that disturbance. Couldn't continue with the video. The light was pretty bad. It's at night. So I was saying about Arsenal. I can't bet my money on them being on the title race by the end of the season. I will back them to make top 4 because of the great performances that I've seen from them. And the players that they've added to their squad, Jesus, Zinchenko, they've looked good, but not a title challenge. It's still too soon for them. They are nowhere near the levels of Manchester City and Liverpool in terms of the consistency and in terms of the quality in the squads. It's a long season. The Premier League is a marathon. In fact, a league season is a marathon. So what you do in your first 10 games is not going to determine whether you win the league or not. It's what you do over the 38 games that will determine. It's your consistency over the 38 games that's going to determine whether you win the league title or not. So I have to see more from Arsenal before I can back them to make top 4. Not to make top 4, but to be in the title race. I back them to make top 4, but not to be on the title race. And then let's just round off the video. I guess I should just end it now because my power bank is low. My space is kind of in the mud. But basically just rounding off the video, Tottenham Hotspur played against Nottingham Forest. Obviously, promoted side. Nottingham Forest have signed a lot of players. But obviously, they're not going to be competing against Tottenham. I didn't actually watch the game because I was sleeping when the game was taking place. But they won 2-0. Kane scored 2 goals. Kane is now the 3rd highest goal scorer in Premier League history. He's just over. I think he's level with Andy Cole. And he's just behind. He's behind Wayne Rooney and Alan Shearer. Yeah, he's just behind Wayne Rooney and Alan Shearer. He's 73 goals behind Alan Shearer and he's 21 goals behind Wayne Rooney. So great achievement from him. Obviously, he's been a top player for a number of years now. Hopefully, he can by the end of his career win a trophy with Tottenham. Because it would be a travesty that a player of Harry Kane's quality ends his career without a medal. Without a gold medal. That would be honestly a travesty, to be honest. Great achievement by Harry Kane. As I've said, I haven't seen the performance from Tottenham, so I can't really say great performance or anything like that. But obviously, again, Tottenham Hotspur going about their business really well. Good start to the season. Took a point off Chelsea in a game that they should have lost. And won all their other games. It's 10 points from 12 for them. Only 2 points dropped, and 2 points dropped in a game where they should have actually lost. They should not have gotten anything from the game against Chelsea, but they dug deep and they got something in the end, and that's all that matters. So again, good start to the season from Tottenham. Again, some people are asking the question whether Tottenham can mount a title challenge this season. Again, I'm not ready as of yet to jump on the bandwagon that Tottenham can challenge for the league. Until I see it, I can't believe that. Tottenham they've added a few good players into their squad, but they haven't their squad quality is nowhere near. Okay, let me not say nowhere near, but it's not better or at the same level as Manchester City or Liverpool when everyone is all fit. Manchester City and Liverpool still have the best squads in the league when everyone is fit. So I just can't back Tottenham to be mounting a title challenge unless, of course, those top 2 teams, Liverpool and Manchester City, get long-term injuries to their core group of players, their most important players, like Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland, Diaz, Walker, Rodri, or Bernardo Silva. We can't, obviously, it's going to be difficult to maintain consistency if you don't have your best players. But if we have all our best players for the whole season, I can't see it. I can't see Tottenham challenging for the league. I simply can't see it. Obviously, great Premier League weekend. Great fixtures that have taken place. Lots of goals scored. The highest being Liverpool 9-0 against Bournemouth. And then obviously there was this upcoming week. There's going to be a game week 5. There's midweek. There's going to be games midweek. And next week, actually, there's going to be games midweek as well because the Champions League is starting. So we're going to have a lot of football. That means a lot of videos, a lot of content. Please support the channel. I think City play Nottingham Forest, Liverpool play Newcastle. I'm not sure about the other Big 6 teams. Obviously, I'll be doing a preview video maybe tomorrow or on Tuesday. I'll see what I can do because tomorrow I'm going to be a little bit busy. I'll see when I do the video. But obviously, thank you for watching the video, guys. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. And please push that thumbs up button to like the video, and please push the notification bell in order to get notified each time I post a new video. And also please comment in the comment section below, man. Give your feedback. Let's have a debate or two, let's have one debate or two. Talk about a few things. I'd love to hear from some football minds, and just have a good debate with someone. Maybe we can do a live with someone who's interested. So yeah, man. I think I would love that if you just comment on the comment section, and just give your feedback as well, and just rate the content that I'm posting. So yeah, thank you for watching the video, guys. As I've said, I'll do the video with the preview tomorrow or Tuesday, for the midweek games, and yeah, we'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.